Wandsworth Council declared a climate emergency in July 2019. Since then, we've been frustrated at the lack of progress. We in Extinction Rebellion Wandsworth drew attention to their inaction and their greenwashing in December last year, visiting their offices and making it clear we'd like them to act now. This was ignored, and we didn't hear anything from the council assuring us that urgent action would be taken. So now we are demanding action in 4 key areas. Our first demand is that Wandsworth Council tackle air pollution across the borough. It is estimated that air pollution causes 9,000 premature deaths each year in London, disproportionately affecting those in economically deprived areas. The legal limit for nitrogen dioxide, as set by the World Health Organization, is 40 micrograms per cubic metre. At 4 monitoring sites around Wandsworth, we regularly exceed that limit. It's 52 and 53 here on Putney High Street, 46 on Lavender Hill, and 42 at the Town Hall. We demand that Wandsworth ensure that air pollution is within the World Health Organization's safe limits by the 5th of May 2022. The introduction and subsequent removal of low traffic neighbourhoods across the borough last year demonstrated that schemes to reduce car use are far from simple. We demand that Wandsworth Council hold a citizens' assembly to decide how this can be done in an equitable way. Our second demand is for protection of green spaces in our borough, not only for the health of residents but also to mitigate climate change. Therefore, we demand that the council stop felling trees and increase the green space across the borough. We also demand that the council have meetings in every ward of their borough by the end of this year to discuss their plans to increase tree cover and green spaces in their neighbourhoods. Our third demand is to start collecting food waste. 43% of our waste is food waste, and it is burned alongside our general waste at the Belvedere incinerator. This year, Wandsworth will burn 30,000 tonnes of food waste, creating 14,000 tonnes of CO2. If Wandsworth Council were to replace incineration with commercial composting, it would be a carbon negative process. Carbon would be returned to the soil where it belongs. We therefore demand that Wandsworth Council introduce food waste collection pilots by the end of June 2021, and to use lessons from these pilots to roll out the scheme across the borough by the 5th of May 2022. Our fourth demand is that the Council divest from fossil fuel investments. Investments in fossil fuels and carbon-intensive industries directly contribute to our climate emergency. Over the last 4 years, the value of Wandsworth's pension fund has fallen by about £10 million as a result of their investment in fossil fuel industries. As of March 2020, the London Borough of Wandsworth had just under £103 million invested in the fossil fuel industry. We demand that Wandsworth Borough Council divest its pension funds from all fossil fuel industries by September 2021. We also demand more investments in green infrastructure going forward.